Guys, I'm super happy and proud to work together with OneFootball, the best application to stay up to date about all Juve related stuff. If you're asking yourself how I do to inform you every single day, a big part is thanks to OneFootball that keep me every time up to date thanks to all the crazy and nice notifications. The link is into the description. It's for free. Download it and I will guide you through really easy about everything you can do with the amazing OneFootball app. You want to know about news about Ronaldo? You have news about Ronaldo. News about Morata? Not difficult. News about Morata. You have a lot of other things like videos that you can find on OneFootball, and you have also all the transfer rumors. Not only that, because if you want to know all the scores of the games, you go, you scroll, you have all the games. Barcelona, Juventus. If you want to know up front all the nice to know things, they are inside, and then you choose the competition you want to see the ranking. Unfortunately, we are not yet first, but they know it, and then you scroll, you know the stats about Ronaldo, how many goals did he score in Serie A, you go, boom, he scored 8. Amazing, up to date. You can choose the competition you want. Juventus under 23, Italy, they are all there. Guys, link in the description, it's here, it's below, do it now. Thank you OneFootball to sponsor the channel. This is probably the only good news of today, or probably we have another one. Maybe we have another one. If we look, if we really look into detail, maybe I will start with that for all the people in the chat. For Lynn, for Fahim, for Chris Juve, Jamal Hyperstrike, for Juve Mon Amour, Oscar 7, Jacob, Adam Juve, who's saying penalty. For all the people in the chat, if we look for another good news, except of OneFootball sponsoring the channel today, we have it probably because since football is called football, since the game started, losing 2-1 away is better than to lose 1-0 away. This is the only good news. I can stop the live. Guys, everything has been said. We were not good. I was thinking for the last 45 minutes, how will I defend Juventus? This is a disaster. I just finished the live. I just sit on the sofa. What do I see? Another goal of Porto. Again, the same thing. First minute of the first half, first minute of the second half, we concede amateur goal. Our friend is saying horrible. It was horrible. It was horrible from the beginning until the end. Lucky. Juventus is lucky to score a goal in the home of Porto. They didn't concede for more than 550 minutes. We were able to score with people that you don't even expect. With the Rabiot doing an assist, probably it's the only good thing that he did. Better in the second half, Rabiot, but absolutely not at the level of Juventus, of the level of a Champions League game. It is difficult. The more intelligent team won today. Yes. The more everything. People stop complaining about the referee. We don't have to complain about referees, guys, because the penalty, I checked it 2 times. Maybe I have to check it again. Maybe tomorrow I change my decision. But for me, there is no penalty. Why? Because Ronaldo slipped and is already falling when the contact happens. Then, for sure, you can give the penalty. I'm not saying no. You can give the penalty, but it's doubtful. I need to see it again. But at the moment, I am like Ronaldo was already falling when the contact happens. That's what I think. Dennis, and I will not really comment, but he's saying Ronaldo is not a Juventus man. He had 3 good games until now, 4 in 3 years. Teams play better without Ronaldo. Dennis, it's an opinion. Absolutely, yes. I don't agree with that. But today, the team didn't play bad. Didn't play good. The team from Chesney to Danilo to Chiellini to Demiral to maybe not De Ligt. Maybe it's the only one to save. To Alexandro, not good. Bentancur, a disaster today. Rabiot, really bad. McKennie, invisible. Chiesa, bad. Kulusevski, bad. Ronaldo, bad. All of them. Who entered again? Morata. Maybe Morata did something today having him, but he was not ready for the whole game. It's It's difficult. I am how can I say, relieved for that goal, because that gives us a lot of hopes for winning the home game without supporters. I repeat, without supporters, because if there was one thing that helped us versus Atletico Madrid 2 years ago, it was the big push of Ronaldo, but also of the supporters that were there, and probably since the last time ever at the Juventus stadium, pushing like the 12th man. We will not have them, so we will have to support them from the television. We will have to send them a lot of positive vibes before the game of Porto, because that is what we will need. Not only the men on the field will be have to be strong, not only them, but also we. And that will be really extremely difficult, because we saw what happened today. A really difficult performance, a really horrible performance of Juventus. That was not good. We will not lie today. There is no need to lie, because it was at the vision, at the disposal of all the people that watched us today. Weak Juventus, slow Juventus, no ideas in the continuity of the game that we lost versus Napoli. Can we defend that team today? No. Can we find excuses for that team? Probably yes, we can. There are a lot of excuses for that team, but will we use them? No, because you have to win versus Porto. At least you have to show something, because everything what our great coach, and I continue to say our great coach, put in place in all the games, the suffer that we had in the beginning of the season until the beautiful performances, the wins, consecutive wins, everything disappeared after the fact that Arthur disappeared. And this is not an excuse, because you can't base your team on one player. This is impossible. Vincenzo is saying no creativity. It's the second game where there is no creativity, and that hurts. That hurt a lot. We need Ramsey to start. Midfield can't run forward. But this is one of the problems. This is one of the problems today, guys. That, okay, I agree with you, Arif, that AJ, that Ramsey has to start. But Ramsey has not been fit in 2021. He was not ready to start, and we saw it when he played. It was a bit better, but come on. The ratings of Romeo Agresti, Chesney 5, Danilo 5.5, 5.5 for the league, 5 for Chiellini, Alexandro 4.5, Chiesa 5, Rabiot 5, Bentancur 4, McKennie 5, Morata 6, 4.5 Kulusevski, Cristiano Ronaldo 5. I agree. Perfect ratings. Not a single miss today. All of them perfect. Because we were bad. Probably I would even put a 4.5 for Chiellini today as well, because we saw it. We saw it. It was really difficult to build when he was there. A bit easier when he was not there. But people are saying Pirlo 4.5 Ron. I don't know. Because how many choices did Pirlo had at his disposal? Is it his fault if the team concede that goal of a back pass of Bentancur? No, it's not. I agree, Rod, but it gives an image. People are pointing it out. I think it's an image of the team. It's not one player that did bad. Today, we can't say it was Bernardeschi's fault, because he didn't even play. Morata, Dybala was not at risk. If you want even more bad news, I will tell them immediately. The bad news of today are that Chiellini is injured. Danilo will miss the return game, and De Ligt looked really injured in the last minute. So I don't know. Without Bonucci for 20 days, without Chiellini, if De Ligt miss versus Crotone, because don't forget, we continue to play. It's not over. We will not wait until Porto. We continue to play. If De Ligt is as well injured, we will play with Demiral Dragusin in Serie A. I told it at the half time. I told, if there is one man today that is giving me a bit of thrilling, a bit of hope, not that he played well, because he didn't play well today, Chiesa. It was Chiesa. And who scored? Federico Chiesa. Absolutely. No, I am not agree with the rating, because a goal It's a goal, but at the end, it gives us a little hope. I will tell you even more. It gives us a lot more hope. A lot of hope. Because again, losing 1-0 is totally is a disaster. Losing 1-0, especially with a team like Porto that never concede. Because then 1-0, it's really difficult. If you do a 0-0, you are out. Now we scored. That means that if we are able to win, if we are able to score, that gives us a lot of hope. A lot of hope. So I'm happy about that. The referee, he gave too much yellow cards to Juve. He gave some yellow cards that were not supposed to be there. Okay, but will we blame the referee today? I don't feel to blame the referee. Absolutely not. No, for me, I don't want to blame a referee. I want to blame the players. I want to blame the players. I've been a fan since '94. Worst display ever I ever seen. I'm furious. I will say Porto played amazing. Their energy I've never seen before. The stage is set for our number 10. I don't know, Marco, because people are saying I am muted. Well, no, I think people hear me. Sleepy Juventus. But I don't believe we are out in Champions League yet, because a 2-1 happened so many times. A 2-0 is really difficult, because even if you win 2-0, you have to go to extra time. Now a 2-0, you win 1-0 and you are in. So there is a lot of hope. But only at the condition if we are able to score and if we are able to find some creativity. And that creativity, these ideas, I expect them to see from now on the bus. I want them to go in the bus towards the airport. I want Pirlo to get up. In the airplane and say, the first one who sleep, I give him a slap in the face. Now we will see. I will ask the pilot to put on all the screens of the airplane the game. I want everyone to see it like Orange Mechanic or Orange Clockwork. You know the game, and it's good because it's in the theme of the shirt. Orange Clockwork. You know the movie where at a certain moment he's like that and he's looking at the images. This is what I want them to do in the plane. I want them to do Porto Torino with this. Like that. See the game. And now we will find solutions all together as a team. And we don't sleep. Nobody have the right to sleep before we find a solution to the team. Okay, Arthur is out, and I agree. We have Ramsey that is not fit, and I agree. Dybala is not an excuse. He didn't even play in 2021. So now we will have to find some solutions all together. Why Chiesa bad played in position, but he scored. As he's done for me, he didn't play well. As the rest of the team, then he scored. He did something, and he scored, and that keeps us alive. That's true. But I think that the initial goal destroyed the psyche of most of the player, and the impact of the goal haunted us for the rest of the game. If that didn't happen, maybe we would have been different. Yes. What can I say? What can I say? What can I say about that? But then you show that at that moment, you are really fragile, because if you concede one goal after 1 minute, that happens in football. That happens. Milan was winning 3-0 in the final of Champions League versus Liverpool. At 45 minutes, they were winning 3-0, and Liverpool came back. So you have the time. You have 89 minutes plus injury time. Injury time of the first half, injury time of the second half. But it's true, and I agree. When you concede a goal like that, not only it affects the mental of Bentancur, that today did a disaster with that back pass, a sloppy back pass. That was one big mistake. But not only that, also the team is affected, because you know that you will have to do it. Would they be different without the goal? I don't know, because I didn't saw any sign today. Any sign. Chiesa played in wrong position. He played both positions today. He played on the left. He played on the right. Again, for me, it was not the bad. It was not the worst one in the field. He did the best he could. But again, if you have no midfield, that means that the difference has to come from the wings. Did we see a lot of difference from the wing today? No, we didn't see. Danilo played too much in the back today. I was expecting at a certain moment that Danilo was able to not to do the Cuadrado, because you see all the haters of Cuadrado, you see how much we missed him. We missed three players today. We missed Bonucci in defense. You can say whatever you want. You can say, oh, he's defending with his ass, whatever you want. We missed Bonucci in defense. We missed Arthur in the midfield. We missed Cuadrado. These three players are key. And I'm waiting also for the magic of Dybala that is able to do that difference. Who else did we miss? We missed a McKennie. We missed a McKennie that played, and he was subbed out, not because he was playing bad, but because he couldn't. He doesn't have the 90 minutes in the game. He's not able to perform because he has a problem at the hip. we will have to find solutions soon, because otherwise versus Crotone you don't do 1-1 but you lose, huh? Because the confidence that we were growing after the Supercoppa, you remember that Supercoppa feeling where we were really feeling well, and when we said now we are the strongest in the world, and that gives us a positivity, a boost of all the players, and it helped. It's gone suddenly, magically. It's gone. He changed attack, yes, for sure. He changed attack because we played totally differently, because we were losing 2-0. And when you lose 2-0, the tacticism, the ideas, they go out. They go out, and then you try to play 15 minutes. You see also Porto was really, really pushing to keep the 2-0. We started with the goalkeeper laying on the ground with fouls after foul after foul after foul. Eldin is okay. I agree with Eldin. Bad game, only the result is okay. And luckily, and this is what I want to say, la Juve non muore letteralmente mai. Juventus never dies. Because you can say, and this is then, I will start to take here, in really deep in me, I will try to find the positivity and the positive Giuseppe. I skipped the donation of Rijk. I'm sorry, Rijk. I will try to find it again. Let me try to find it. I'm really sorry because I received a lot of message. I tried to see it, but I don't see it. I hope it's still there. No, it's not there anymore, Rijk. I'm really sorry about that. But anyway, if you want to say something, I will try to say it. But if I can take a positivity of. It's difficult. Okay, I can find it in the back office of the YouTube. It's written Delicht 7, Chiesa 6.8, the rest of the team 5. Zaki saying different between half a decent player and an average player. Bentancur last 30 seconds twice, instead putting the ball back in the box, he's passing in the back. I saw it. I know it is Zaki, and I was not happy about that. I was not happy at all. And you know that I always defend Bentancur, and this is what I want to say to all the other people as well. When I try to be objective when I rate, being objective doesn't mean I am right, because everyone has his opinion. But a player that I like, that I defend today, is undefendable. We can't. And at a certain moment, like Zaki is saying, at the hell, when we are losing 2-1, we have a few minutes. We see that Juventus can do our difference. They can do something. We play in the back. And this is a big mistake. For sure, there is no solution. But try to do it. Try to do it. We lost because Bernardeschi didn't play. Just kidding. Luckily, you're still able to joke. Anthony, Quintero, Beppe, what a difficult game, bro. Bentancur mistake changed the game plan. We were weak at the start of both halves, and we gifted goals. But I don't know which one is the worst, Anthony. I don't know which one is the worst. Is it the first goal that you concede on a single player's mistake? Okay, because this is really a single player's mistake, a stupid mistake, and it's not the first time. And this is what makes us supporters really angry. It's not the first time that Bernardeschi do these kind of things. And then you can recuperate as many balls as you want. You can try to give your best as much as you want. But if you do one time or two times in average mistakes like that, then you are punished, and then we can't defend you anymore. But what is first? What is worst? This one, the mistake of one person, or the second half where it's all the team that enters the field and take immediately a goal like that? After you are subbing 1-0, you should go in with the eyes of the tiger. You should go in to destroy the world, to say, I am Juventus and I will show that we can win. This is what I wanted to see in the second half. Could be, guys, that the first half was influenced by that mistake and that our plans change. Okay, I accept it. I am okay with that. But then in the second half, you need to speak with the players. You have to form again, and you have to say, okay, we go for it. And this didn't happen because you take something like that. Guys, I will kindly ask you not to insult players. You can say that you like a player, you don't like a player, but vulgarity, no, please. Why would not sign high rating midfielders? We sign an average midfielder every time. This is Mercato, guys. Mercato is difficult. It's not easy, the Mercato today. We will speak about Mercato later if you want. Let's just first finish about here. Pirlo out-managed. Simple as that. I don't know, Martin. I don't know. Probably there is a part of truth, because Conceição played really well, and we have also to say that we are playing versus a team, and today Porto was stronger, was better everywhere on the field. They were smart. They had not that much occasion, for sure, more than Juventus, but they scored. They believed in it. They pressed high, and they knew what were our weaknesses. They knew it. They knew it immediately. We gave them a gift, but we have a away goal. Forza Juve. Gracias, is John. That helps me a lot with some positivity. We need it today. We need to find the positivity. Kulusevski can't trap a ball. Why not try Fagioli and Rafinha? No, guys. Why not try? Probably if Fagioli will play in Serie A versus Crotone, let him take his best, because if you see, I just read a comment. I didn't pin it, but I was just reading a comment. Kulusevski can't trap a ball. Kulusevski is bad. Kulusevski out. Kulusevski is 20 years. It's the same age as Fagioli. Okay, so Kulusevski, he tries the best he can. Playing at Juventus is not the same as playing in the younger academies or playing at Parma, with all the respect. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. But then you will be the first, and I'm sure about that. You will probably be the first to say, hey, but the Fagioli is a disaster. Our young academy is not good. Del Piero just said it was a clear penalty not given to Juventus. I don't know. In live, I saw it 2 times only. The feeling I had was penalty. When I saw it again, I saw that Ronaldo was already slipping, and probably other teams will receive it. Probably yes. I tried to. Yeah. Okay. Wait. I saw a message of Ahmed that I didn't see or couldn't pin. Wait, guys, I try to recuperate with the messages, because when I talk, then I not always see the messages. Let me try to find the message of Ahmed. Yeah, here. Grazie, Ahmed. And then we have two other ones. I'm sorry, guys. I try my best. Zach is saying the management is also partially to blame. Weak transfers and no motivators, leaders, team players in the squad. Porto will score interim, and I miss Keane. To blame. Were they players available? And I'm speaking about the winter mercato, because then the players in the summer were transferred. We bought McKennie, Kulusevski, and at the moment, McKennie was doing an amazing season. So in the winter, were there occasions to buy? I don't know. Don't forget, guys, how many transfers did we see in the summer? How many did we see in the winter? It's not easy. Were we perfect? Absolutely not. We were not perfect. I'm sorry, I will take away the sound of my phone. We were not perfect. Not in the mercato, not in the summer, not in the winter, not on the field. We were not perfect. Porto will score in Turin. It can be. I don't know. Rest in peace, my money. Juve got exposed in big stage. Let them learn passing first. Most boring team in Champions League. Even commentators said they are not good. Today I was watching also on television, and they said we were not good, because it's true. Today we were not good. Now, are we the most boring team in Champions League? There were only 4 games that were played. We have to see the other ones, but we were not good. Opinion on Ronaldo's penalty, but I say it. My first reaction was penalty, so I screamed. I was pissed off. Then I saw it again, and I saw first Ronaldo slipping and then being touched. So I don't know. I saw it 2 times. I was nervous. I didn't have the lucidity, the clear in mind to really say my opinion now. At the moment, I would say more no than yes, but it's a penalty that you can give. Fino alla fine, grazie Angelo. Finally, a bit of positivity. Are you worried for Park the Bus? It's not that I'm worried about Park the Bus, Julian. It's I'm worried about whatever. I'm worried about Juventus today. I'm worried about Juventus. Because we have to find solutions. And I told you, I want that. People were saying, how am I supposed to sleep today? I don't want the players to sleep today. I want them immediate. The game, I want them to see them and find ways to do it. That's what we will need, guys. Really. I don't want to go back to Allegri, Park the Bus. We need aggression, change, and energy. Tori, I don't know about who we were speaking. We were speaking about Park the Bus. Juventus cannot park the bus because we have to score. So Porto can park the bus, and they would probably at 2-0, the risk was big. At 2-1, that gives us a lot of hope. Alessandro is saying something right. Serve la voglia di lottare su ogni pallone. We need the willingness to fight on every ball. And I don't believe... Grazie, Kiran. It's nice, huh? I like it as well. I don't believe that there is no will to fight. I think that as we are like Ike, my friend Ibrahim, was saying, it's a difficult month. We played so many games and we gave all our best without the ability of really rotating in crucial positions. And you are paying everything now. Baddest moment ever on the season, because we start Champions League again. I don't believe. Natale, I don't believe it's guys. If I read, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, because I can be wrong. Absolutely, yes, but I don't believe that a team with players that are paid, that is their job, they sacrifice their life, they arrive in Champions League and they don't want to. This is something that doesn't exist in my mind, that you can't. I agree. Murat, ci provo, vediamo Murat. That the team can't, that's one thing. That the team doesn't want to, guys, doesn't want to is a big word. Again, then if you tell me you lost 5-0, you played a return game and you don't believe in it and you don't want to, I can even partially tell you yes. If it's a 0-0 Champions League versus Porto, you can't tell me that you don't want. It's just that today we can't, because Porto was better. I believe the same. It's not over. But if we speak about today, today was a drama. What did you think about Chesney today? Not at fault for the goal, but seemed a bit shaky to me. Yeah. I agree, Michael. Today was not sure, and you see it in the face of the players. Well, I saw it in the face of the players that they were a bit scared, and they were looking for a solution, but they had no solution. And I criticized today a lot the midfield, deservedly, but also the forwards, and they were not helping. They were not giving any solutions. But you saw it in the face. They were lost today. They were lost. Pirlo did not create a style in Juve yet, not attacking style that you can't remember. But it's partially true, Mohamed, because I saw a certain moment in January where I was really pleased to see what I was seeing. We were not perfect, but I saw an evolution. I saw a beautiful evolution with a kind of style that started to be visible, but it disappeared. It disappeared suddenly. Arsene Wenger said it was a penalty. We will check. We will go on Twitter. We will check the penalty. We'll check them together. Thank you, Victor. Grazie, Victor. Difficult. Let me go on Twitter, guys. Let me try to find the images of the penalty. I'm really curious to see that. Are we able to find them? Yeah, I found them. Okay, we go. I share and we check together. I don't know, guys. Wait. Let me try to put bigger. Can I put bigger? Okay. Are you able to see? We see it a few times. Wait. So here is catching the ball. Okay. He's already falling. Look. Wait. Can we pause it, please? Okay. Let's go slow-mo. So he's having the ball, control. Here it's not touched, okay? He's not touched. Not touched. Look. Here is falling. Here is already falling, and it doesn't touch him. So let me read the comment. Penalty, no penalty in my opinion. This is not a penalty. Guys, I agree. Look, he's already falling here, and here is not touched yet. Look. Now he's touched. We don't see it with the face. Now he's touched, but he's already falling, guys. Here, no, not even. Here is touched. Wait, Here, when you see the head, that's the moment where he's touched. But look, he's not even in balance anymore. His body is already falling. That's what I think. Then maybe look. Because actually what he do, look at his right foot. His right foot is on the ball, and here is slip because he can't find balance, and it's falling. Guys, he's falling alone. If the defender of Porto doesn't touch him, there is no penalty. That's what I think. Then I don't have the VR at my home. Huh? I agree with that. Ibrahim. I agree with that. I agree with that. Before stopping the game, but apparently he whistled one time. He received the information there was no penalty, and then he whistled for third time. But I agree with you. In such a moment, you have to go to VAR. Pirlo on the injury. De Ligt fortunately just had cramps. Chiellini has a calf problem, and Morata wasn't in good shape before. Then was sore at the end too. So we'll see. Another one. And another one. Honestly, the player don't play the ball. There is clearly contact. You can give penalty, but if you don't give, it's not a scandal. You see, a bit of a... yeah, it's you see, we in the chat, and we saw the slow-mo, we discussed about it. We have a different opinion, so you can give it or you can't, or you don't give it. You know, if we are already divided, guys, about our opinions, so imagine this. You can motivate the team more than Pirlo does. No. He was trying to get the ball. Yeah, but trying to get the ball, if he doesn't have the ball, he doesn't have it. Huh? Why Buffon doesn't start in Champions League? He motivates and leads the defense. If the yeah, on this one I agree. I agree, Filippo. Yesterday they gave the penalty to Barcelona. It's true. It's true. Some people were saying I was doing slow-mo from one angle. Yeah, but guys, that is what I'm saying. I'm not VR. I'm not an expert of technology. I don't have the ultra 4K images to go to zoom in with the drone. Guy, I'm doing it like that because we were talking about it, about what I see. These are the images that I saw. This is what I think. Maybe then you see an other angle, and then I change my mind. But anyway, will we discuss about the penalty? If we are struggling against Porto, how gonna we win the Champions League? And why are we so freaking slow and take the risk when the other teams is pressing us? It's a good question, Danish. Now, if we are struggling against Porto, we have to win. We have to win. Point. Okay. How can we win? One game is not the other. Maybe we go through, we play another team, and we have our team full. We have an extra Dybala, and then it's another game. But now we don't have them, and we can't find excuses because we were bad. Michael is correct. The penalty, give it or you don't give it, it doesn't excuse the problem. If today we do a 2-2, guys, it's the robbery of the century. Yeah? It's the robbery of the century. Look, Mo is there, and I said it at halftime, Mo, and probably I said it in the beginning of the live as well, Mo. I said today the first goal is you anticipated it. Triangle, they pressed us, they scored. You saw it. And then at a certain moment, 25th minutes, all Porto defenders were in the box defending, putting a double security wall like you showed yesterday. So the people that are doubting about the qualities of Mohamed El Shahali El Tactico, guys, in the pre-games, every time he's saying something is correct. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. GOAT of a trainer. We have all the friends that are coming back. Ciao, Mo. Can we have your opinion about Juve performance? For me, if Mo wants to enter a few minutes, he's allowed to. Mo, send me a message if you want to enter 5 minutes. Why does he blow off the match before 4 minute extra half past? It was 3:58 because it was over. But I agree with you, Nineba. I agree with you. He should have checked the VAR first. That's one thing. Colin, my friend, is saying there is hope for the second leg for sure. The goal of Chiesa kept us alive. Next game, yellow card suspension. We have a lot now. Pirlo, Morata felt ill at the end of the game. Yeah, that's what he said. He actually fainted. The league had some cramping. Chiellini got a calf problem. For Morata, because he made a really difference. Wait, Mo will join me. I want to hear his opinion for a bit. Wait, let me send him the link through a private message, and then we will hear what our friend has to say. I'm really curious. So he will join in a few seconds. Zamani Empanza. It would be devastating if we don't win the league or Champions League. If we win nothing, it will be devastating. Then, for sure, you are able to judge from the moment that that you have a project and a belief. But this is also to be shown. Mo Salah, yeah, Mo Salah. Fisher, stop dreaming Champions League with all this. Well, come on. I don't even know why I pinned it. Guys, be respectful. Be respectful. Give an opinion. You can say I don't believe in Champions League anymore. If you want to say that, that's great. That's okay. But first of all, don't speak for others. That's one thing. And then the other thing is, if you want to be vulgar, go on another channel. If you want to use vulgarity, go on another channel. You can be really pissed off because you have the right to be pissed off. You can be angry, but a bit of respect is always a bit nice. Il Mister El Chahali is there.
Ciao, everyone. Ciao. How are you?
How I am? Are you? You dare to ask more?
No. Out of courtesy, What can I say?
Mo, a few advice of your part because people wanted to hear you. Just my sound a bit lower, I believe, because there is an echo.
Yeah, sure.
Well,
yeah. What can I say? What can I say? We fell into their trap. It's exactly what was expected. They were gonna defend. They were gonna pressure high, rely on our mistakes, and it's not only the Betancourt, mistake. They pressured high. They took the ball many times. We couldn't get the ball outside of our own half, and it's exactly that that I show in the video as well. We woke up a bit too late, last 10 minutes. I mean, that's it. We scored the goal, luckily. I was very happy about that. Even though I wanted another goal, Morata should have scored that goal as well. Is it a penalty? Sure, but who cares? It's not that, that would define the whole thing. We needed to win.
Mo, do you believe in it, in the return game? I know it's early because in 1 week. When are we playing? Next week or in 2 weeks? In 2 weeks, I believe.
In 2 weeks.
Everything can change for sure. But at the moment, are you confident or you say it's over?
I'm confident. I think we're gonna win because we have to. There's no excuse there. It's a final, and we have to score. If it was 2-2, we could have won with 0-0. Same thing as against Inter, but now we have to score. and expect them to do exactly the same thing.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna stay at the back, pressure high, try to score as early as possible, and put us in a bad shape.
Mm.
I can tell you from that.
Panju is asking why Pirlo keeps saying our player are slow. Every single game he says that. Can't he coach a player to move the ball fast? I don't understand. But let's change a bit the question, because why Pirlo is saying something. First of all, I didn't hear and read it. That's one. Second thing is why, I have no idea. But maybe if we change the question to answer Panjumo, how can we be a bit more quicker with the ball?
The problem is we don't have the player to be quicker with the ball. What happens is we need to pass to the back. Even at the 92nd minute, 93rd minute, the last few seconds, we had to pass the ball back to Demiral, to De Ligt, and all that, and go back and try to find the space. And this is the issue. We don't have a midfielder who's capable of taking the ball from the back and passing it up front. We're missing that. So how can we change that? Artur is our only hope right now, and he's injured.
So that means if we don't have Arthur, we give up Serie A, Coppa Italia, Champions League, and the friendly in the versus Novara.
No, we have to find other solutions. We played like that last season and the season. We've had that problem for many years. We were able to win because of individual brilliance from some players, and we have to rely on that, unfortunately.
Yeah, yesterday I said no, yesterday I don't. No, not with you on video. I said it on JB World. I said what I would love to see is a 4-3-3 with the same men we had on the pitch. I really wanted to see a 4-3-3. I would have loved to see Bonucci instead of Chiellini. He was not there, so okay, you go for it. But a 4-3-3 that could have both. You could have put, for example, Ronaldo, because Morata was not fit. You could put Ronaldo as a real number 9 with Kulusevski and Chiesa as the wingers, 4-3-3, with a real 3 midfield. Because today, again, you had, for me, it was strange because I didn't see a 3-man midfield. I saw a lost McKennie that was not giving support to the front. He was not winning his headers because he's really great in taking the balls, and he was not giving support to Bentancur and Rabiot. It was, for me, tactically, he was really, really bad, McKennie, today. Probably because of his form or whatever. But if you give them a bit more support playing with 3, with Chiesa and Kulusevski that were able to go back to form a 4-5-1, with Ronaldo up front waiting, that could have changed something. And I'm not saying, before you answer, Mo, I'm not saying that this will be the strategy, the formation, the lineup of the rest of the season. But with the men that were absent, the midfield today, Cuadrado was not there, Bonucci was not there, could have been a solution. Am I totally wrong?
No, you're right. But let me tell you about why Pirlo did that, why he picked McKennie and he put him on the left. He knew that to penetrate that wall, the Porto wall, you have to go on the sides. On the right, you have Chiesa and Danilo. On the left, you only have Sandro, and we know Sandro by himself, he can't do much. So he was putting McKennie there as support, and unfortunately, it didn't work because, that's completely out of his position. McKennie, I think you can put him right wing, and even then he's struggling, but at least, he can play a bit. Left, no, it was a disaster. I don't think it was a good choice.
Another question for Mo, guys. Enjoy, because we are live with Mo. He will not stay really long because he has a family and he have other things to do for sure. But if you have 1 or 2 questions, go for it. Wait, let me try to read and to pick a question. Do the hashtag ask Mo. So I know that you are asking to Mo. Our defenders are facing problem passing the ball because of the bad positioning and movement of the field, midfield and the forward. Correct or not? From El Hashmi.
That's one problem. But you see some of the players, they do some movements. They try, even when the midfielders have the ball, you see like forwards, they try to move, or midfielders, they try to move in a certain way. But again, you see the ball being passed back to the side or to the back. And then the whole surprise moment is lost. And you see some frustrations because of that. So that's the issue. It's true. You don't have a lot of options, but even when you do, the players don't take advantage of that.
Michael, our friend, is asking. I love that hashtag. By the way, we should do a video about that, a live video. Ask Mo. Do you think our players suit Pirlo style? Ask Mo.
I would say our midfielders, no, they don't. Unfortunately,
Mo,
but we have no choice.
I need to go to the bathroom, Mo. Can you wait 5 minutes with the guys here in the chat, and then if you want to leave, you leave. I will pin that question because it's a question that is a bit global. Give me 3 minutes, guy. I leave Mo with you alone. I trust him. I know that he will not. So Mo, go for it. I don't know. Oh no, that's only me. That's not good. Wait. Where are we? Here we are. I have to change this up. Here we have Mo. So I leave you, Mo. 5 minutes. I come back.
Sure, I can't read your comments, guys, because I'm on the phone at the same time. But so what we have to do better? That's a good question. We have to find a way to find cohesion because, again, what I'm seeing is that there is no understanding. There are many wrong passes, a lot of frustration. You look at Porto, how they played today. It was beautiful. Like it was right away, one pass to the other, and then boom, they're in front of goal. This is what we're missing, and we've been saying that for years. I don't know why Paratici is saying we have a complete squad. I disagree with that. We're still missing a lot, especially from the creative side. I know Ramsey was supposed to fill in that role, but two things. One, he's very injury prone, and two, he sometimes in some games he's just absent. And we've seen it many times. But today, it's true, he brought in some creativity and he did some nice passes. So at least that's a good thing. But he cannot do that for the full game. That's the other issue. So now let's forget about Mercato until the summer. How can we fix that? That's a key question. I'm hoping that Dybala can provide something, because again, all the players you can see they're tired, they can't run anymore. They're not only physically exhausted, but they're mentally exhausted too. And we can't help it with all these injuries. So yeah, so that's now we fix that for now. Pirlo, he has to find other solutions instead of just passing to the back and trying to find an opening, passing to the back, etc. We need those forward passes.
I saw a beautiful message, Mo, from GJustjuve. He said Mo the goat. I love that message. Yeah. I needed to go to the toilet. I'm happy that Mo joined. Mo, you are for sure able to stay with us. If you need to leave, that's fine as well. Anyway, I'm super
I have
happy
to go.
Thank you, Mo. Guys, big applause, virtual applause for Mo. Thank you, Mo. You are the best.
Thank you.
Ciao, buddy. I know. Here it is. Mo is a legend. Mo is a legend. I will try to have him a bit more because I go about emotions and Bring back Pepe. I'm here. My Michele. Uh, no, El Tactico is great. I speak about emotions. I'm a supporter, guys. I have no idea of what I'm telling. I'm just saying. But Mo is a bit more tranquillo. He analyze. He can see things at the. Do you also see Pepe slapping Demiral? That was weird. Yeah, I saw it, Gino. I saw it. He tried to. I saw it. Disgusting. Disgusting reaction from Pepe. Yeah, I saw it. Hard to think of the next game after that performance. We will have to. Because the football doesn't stop, huh? That's one of the problems. We play, we win, we lose. We have to to continue. Ask Beppe. Beppe, no connections between defense, midfield, and attack. I agree, Robin. I agree. I totally agree. Um, we'll try. We'll try, Black Suns. Are you Egyptian? Mo is Egyptian. Yeah, he lives in Canada. He is Egyptian. The biggest problem is the pace. We pass the ball. I don't know if it's the biggest problem, Arif, but it's another problem. We are slow today. I saw it and I wrote it, I believe, as well. By the way, now that we are a bit more chilled out after 55 minutes, another positive, beautiful thing is that I received this one. It's beautiful, no? That's my name. I love it. I love it. I can write down everything that we are doing wrong. But yeah, at a certain moment, I was watching the seconds that went from when we passed the ball, when it left the foot of the player, to when it arrived. Disaster. 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 Applausi. Ask Jay. I missed most analysis. Please repeat. We'll try to do it. But, guys, it's not our job. YouTube, it's not our job. Moi has a job. It's Champions League, so it's the middle of the week. He has a job. He has a family. Not always easy to jump, to speak, to take the time. It is what it is, Adam. It is what it is. It is what it is. We are what we are. Wow. I still find some hope. I don't know where, guys. Don't ask me, please don't say ask Beppe or ask G, where do you find the positivity. But I have that goal can be. I will tell you a story for the people that wants to be there. At a certain moment, World Cup 94, Italy versus Ireland. Colin, I don't know if he's still there. He will remember. We play bad. And then Pagliuca, red card. We think it's over. And then we go to the final. World Cup 2006. Daniele De Rossi. Boom. Red card versus USA. Sent off. You think that you are out. He's taken back. And then he goes into the final. So that goal of Chiesa is a miracle. It's a miracle. And then maybe that something happens in the heads of the players. Don't forget, here, Colin knows. Ciao Dan. If something, a moment can change the season, and maybe that goal of Chiesa will change the season. If we can't pass in the defense, we better throw the ball in front. I agree with that, Dan. I agree. I was asking myself the same thing at a certain moment. Okay, that you want to build from the back because it's a real... let's say the last 2-3 years, it's a really trend. We build from the back, and especially this year, every team is doing it because it's a trend. But if you don't have the players because they are injured or they are not informed, don't do it. Just throw away, and then we see what happens. I know, Yetster. I know. Beppe, can you suggest a doctor for Bentancur? Because when he committed the fall, he went in shock and needed a recover. I agree, Wasi. Ritesh, say Del Piero said it was a penalty. Yeah, I saw it. Del Piero is Del Piero, the GOAT of the footballer for me in my time. But that doesn't mean that Del Piero is always right. When he said it's clearly penalty from the video, from the images I saw, I say You can give the penalty, but Ronaldo was already falling. Maybe he saw another image, maybe, and he's correct. I don't know. Rocco, will Arthur and Cuadrado make a difference? I believe we can win at home. I agree with you that Ramsey goes missing. Hey, yeah. But that's the problem with Ramsey. Quality player, really quality player, big quality player. Also. And Wenger also, yeah, I know. But big quality player, but you can't trust him. You can't trust him. I remember Bentancur against Lyon Turin penalty. Yeah. Giuseppe, we can do it. Win next game versus Porto. Positive attitude. Grazie, sir, man. I love your picture. Yeah, it's true. They said it. They know more football than me, guys. And for me again, you cannot. It's a discussion penalty in the chat as well. You see a big division between people saying yes, people saying no. Our midfielders are not supplying enough to Morata and Ronaldo. We better get decent number 10 in the coming summer. But the number 10 is there, but he's injured. Ramsey is injured. Dybala is injured. Arthur that is able actually. Arthur, the fundamental of Arthur in these kind of games is when we are not able to build from the back, he's dropping down. He's taking the ball. The last game he played, I saw him really dropping down until the line of the center backs because he had to take it. And we didn't even consider that too much. But now you see how much we missed a player like him. Fagioli is the key. I'm always cautious because I'm a big romantic man. Then I fall in love, but then I will do a live. He will miss a pass, and then people will kill him because we are not patient. This is also today we saw a lot of problems. Arsène Wenger is not always right. Neither Del Piero is. No, it's true. They give their opinion based on what they see. They are not always right. That's what I said. Even if Del Piero, I love him. CBS, the British channel, totally against Juventus. They are a disgrace. That's why people that speak English comes here on the channel. But I saw the Belgian television today. They were saying the same. Today, guys, what do you want? What do you want? Today, you can't blame them. I was pinning a message of Natale, but if we do progress, this will, for me, be a turning point in Champions League, not just this season, but in the future season. They are carrying a weight on their shoulders in this competition. Psychologically, it's hard. It's hard, absolutely, yes. I was going to ask Mo if Pirlo can choose Fagioli instead of Bentancur, play alongside McKennie and Rabiot as the only defensive midfielder. Fagioli has a few similarities with Arthur, but we saw him 50 minutes, but he will play. We will see him versus Crotone. Let's judge then. But even if one game, what can a game say? Frabotta and Morata deserve to start. When? Today, you saw what happened with Morata. He played like 10 minutes. He was dying. So luckily, otherwise maybe what could have happened with Morata? This was a game we had to play like we did in the second leg against Inter in the Coppa Italia. We were always going to have big moments against Porto. We had to score at home, but we took too many risks. We pay the price of playing too many competitions. And this is a smart comment. Now, wait. Juventus should be able to play all the competition, like Paris Saint-Germain, like Manchester City, like Manchester United, even if they were eliminated, like Bayern Munich, Juventus. With the name of Juventus, you should have the players to provide those to play every 3 games. But this year, guys, it was even harder. It was really difficult because everything changed, the calendar changed, and so on. You see a Liverpool is going all in Champions League because it's a disaster in Premier League. So, but I agree. we are playing a lot and we don't have enough players because a lot are injured. I agree. But Trigoria is partially right as well. We saw 50 minutes of Fagioli. He played an okay game. I don't even remember. Was it versus Spal or Spezia? I don't remember. So I would be cautious, even if Allegri spoke well about it. Pirlo spoke well about it. So it's a quality player, but hey, chill. Will Arthur be back in the second game? Please answer me. I can tell you already. We have no idea because Arthur has a really annoying injury where we are evaluating maybe even the surgery. So, or he feels better and it's a day-to-day monitoring. He feels better and we can play with him, or we will have to go to surgery and then we can say ciao Arthur. That's why, whatever, if he's able to come back or not, we will have to find a way. How is Chiellini? Yeah, calf injury. Yeah, now the guys, Demiral and De Ligt, they will have a big time. They will have big time to show all the people that wanted them to start that they are the man. Bentancur wasn't the main fault. No, it was not the main fault. He did a big mistake like Chiellini did. 81% of my poll says it's penalty. Yeah, okay. I'm going to sleep, Giuseppe. Where is it? I'm going to sleep. Buonanotte, Tosh. Buonanotte. Guys, what do you think about the lights? Good, the atmosphere. It's very chill. I like it. Juve storia di un grande amore. Del Piero. Guys, I know. That's another comment. Thank you, Timothy. Del Piero said at Sky, Juventus lacked ideas from the start. Totally agree. Chiesa and Kulusevski had to come to take the ball from behind. Morata's work was missing since the beginning. Perfect. Can you translate Marquisio's tweet? I can. Let me go and check Marquisio's tweet. We will try to Marquisio, and we will share it and we will translate. So Marquisio, and by the way, I already say hello to Ninib, by the way. Allora, he's saying, stiamo buoni, ma su Cristiano, interrogation, that means be chill, tranquilli, relax, but on Cristiano, speaking about the penalty for sure. So Marquisio is probably also with the idea of it has to be a penalty. There is the return game. There will be another Juve. Also because in this game, we only have to thank the goal of Federico Chiesa. The rest, and then an emoji like, it's true. It's totally correct. I agree with Marquisio. The lights are, thank you, Jacob. Lightings are amazing. Look really cool. Thank you. Grazie, George. Please, Juve, come back and let's smash Porto, not second leg. Otherwise, I will get heart problems. We all have, guys. We all have. On how... wait, let me go on... how our number 10 is missed, especially in games like this. I could have made the difference. We saw him warming up a bit in between the first and the second half. I knew he would not come in. It was a big risk. I would never have taken the risk. I am Shadowbind. No, you're here. I can read you. Reich. Why does Alexander captain over the league? Because he's a veteran with no leadership. But at Juventus, it worked like that. Insanity. Not to be over pessimistic, but this team struggles with Porto, will not be able to face Manchester City, Bayern later on, fino alla fine. But I don't know, Abdullah, because in the history of Juve is actually always struggling with the small teams, like with Monaco in the past, Deportivo La Coruña, Lyon, Ajax in recent history, and we do epic games versus the big teams. So one game is not the other, but the reasoning behind it is correct, Abdullah. I agree. In my opinion, we need to change the idea of win is the most important style. It's most important Guardiola after the sextette. I don't know, guys. I don't know. You can play with the most beautiful football ever you want. If you don't win, you don't win. Napoli was playing an amazingly football, but why are they remembered with Sarri? Because they lost the Scudetto. Chievo played an amazing football, but then they went again in Serie B. Beppe, remember me. I said it. We should have played with Super Baby Juve. No aim, only jogging. I know. Grazie, Jean. I have no idea. There are some rumors of a change in management, but no confirmation. I have no idea. Guardiola is a bad example. He hasn't won a Champions League since he left Barcelona. Yeah, I know. It's really a bad example. And also the title with City. Last year he lost. Then it was Chelsea one time with Conte. So it's not even winning every year. So for me, Guardiola is a bad example. Especially with the mercato that he's doing, because he's going to teams that are able to buy crazy money. Bayern Munich, for example, is a team that normally doesn't spend a lot. When he was there, they spent a lot. But these rumors of Agnelli to Ferrari, they come every year. Atalanta will be the only team in the quarterfinal from Italy. Let's see. I believe they can do something versus Real Madrid. They just don't have to be scared. Why did we sell Coman, by the way? That's a long story. Why? Because Coman was great in a way of playing, and that way of playing was not the one of Allegri. And we make profit with him because we took him for free. We make profit, and that's it. Paratici is a strange one. On one hand, he did a fantastic transfer, Cristiano, De Ligt, McKennie. On the other hand, he believes the squad is complete. That's a bit crazy. But, Michael, I believe in front of the camera, imagine you are sportive director. You made the best out of the most difficult transfer market of ever. And at half of a season, I remember when we had the break, I made a video speaking about Chiesa. That was an amazing transfer. Morata was an amazing transfer. McKennie as well. We saw potential in Arthur, even if he didn't show it. And the only one who still need to step up is Kulusevski. 5 players. 4 are really great. 1 is great in the future. Okay, but he already scored 5 goals, Kulusevski. So he did the best that he could. Now, imagine you're a sportive director. You did the best you could. You have a team. You know that there are no opportunities anymore, and then you go in front of the cameras, and they said, "Is the team complete?" Imagine you say in front of the cameras, "Yes, the team is." No, it's true. You are right. The team is not complete. You are giving an excuse to your team. So, we have a good team. Is it the perfect team ever in all the roles? No. Was it possible to do? Probably not. Did we do our best? Yes, because that's our job to do our best. Is the result the best? Probably no. But when you are in front of the microphones, you say that the team is complete. No, for sure. I don't believe Arthur will be back soon. I'm scared because can be that he will be even doing a surgery. So I don't expect him to play. So that's why I say I hope that we can have really fast solutions, guys. Who am I to disagree? Your money. You can disagree if you want to. That's the fun of it. Disagreeing is nice. In my opinion, players like Rabiot, Bentancur, and Alexandre cannot fit his style. Pirlo is confused. We do not need a number 10. We need a fit Dybala. We need a regista like Locatelli and a dynamic left wing back. Okay. I don't know what to say, guys. Cisman, 3 things destroying Juve this season. 1, inconsistent. 2, back pass. 3, offsides. Pirlo must address these issues. But they all have an explanation. The inconsistency of this season, it comes because we started really bad. And there, if you look at a why, I'm not saying that it's okay. But if you look at the why, it's because we had no preseason. We had a new trainer, the only new trainer of all Serie A, with new ideas, and Pirlo was also inexperienced. He needed to test while playing, and this is really difficult for a new trainer of a new team that doesn't even know. Remember the game versus Roma? He played with Quadrado on the left. He learned, unfortunately, not in preseason with friendly, but he learned in a game versus Roma that Quadrado on the left is not done, and he never did it again. So Pirlo, he understood, he saw, he's not doing it anymore. Okay, so the inconsistency comes from there, with all the draws that we had and the loss versus Fiorentina and so on. Versus Inter, we lost because they were stronger in Serie A. We took our revenge. We learned how to play them, and we didn't lose anymore versus them in Coppa Italia. The back pass is something real that we see since 3-4 games now. There is a why, because we have no options. Someone was saying in the comments previously that sometimes we have a problem because midfield and forward are not giving the support and availability. And the offside is something that really annoys me. I don't know why we are always offside. Fair point. Let's consider actions instead. Lack of strengthening in the midfield, the center, the striker issue since we lost Pipita, no backup. He's made a great transfers, but he hasn't built a great balanced squad, in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, I like Paratici. I know that he tried to do the best he could, but we know that we have some problems. And no, I'm not 100% agreeing, saying that the team is 100% complete. But that's a long discussion that I explained a lot of time. But guys, this is my interpretation. Again, it's my interpretation of things. But if you read through the lines, it makes sense. Why? Allegri was a winning coach, okay, winning Serie A, when going 2 times in the Champions League in the final, but he went also out versus Ajax in the quarterfinals, okay? But why? Because after 5 years, you need or a team change, okay, with players, because you need them to find new motivations, because players, after winning, they start to have that, not the same hunger anymore as they should have. So, or you change the trainer. That's what happened with Conte, because Conte left, and then you had a new impulse without changing the team with Allegri. That's one of the reasons. The second reason is because we went into a transfer that was Cristiano Ronaldo, that brought a lot of fans from around the world. And these fans, they love Ronaldo more than Juve, and I have no problems with that, to be honest. But these fans are not used to Juventus glory, tradition, history, made of suffering, winning, and fino alla fine. What these people expect is beautiful champagne football. they prefer to win the Champions League than the Serie A. For example, the 10th in a row, it's not important. I saw some comments of people saying, I don't care at all about Serie A. I want to win the most important trophy, and it's the Champions League. I don't agree with that. If you look at the history of Juve, I don't really agree. But when you have Ronaldo, it's not to win the Champions League. And this is something that people probably misinterpret. Why do we buy Ronaldo? Because Juventus reached the roof of the financial income in Italy and abroad. They reached it. So how do you gain more revenue? It's with a Cristiano Ronaldo that opens the market a lot more, because then you are appetitable in US, in India, in Asia, in Africa, in all the countries, even more, because the best player of the world comes to join your team. Okay? But these people, they watch Juve of Allegri and they say, Juventus is boring. We need to see something. Otherwise, we annoy ourselves. Yes, we want the Scudetto. We don't care. We want to see beautiful football. And this is why, actually, we sacked Allegri. We sacked because we wanted to try a more offensive European football. We tried with Sarri, didn't work. Now we go for Pirlo. But you can't have it like this. So when you do something like that, you need some patience. You need some patience and belief, and you have to try and to fail. And this is the problem of people that are sometimes here in the chat or on social network or at home. They have no patience. They believe that, okay, now, but if you hire Zidane, Guardiola, Klopp, when he went to Liverpool, the best Liverpool of the world, it's already his 6th year at Liverpool. The first year, he won 0.0 at Liverpool, okay? Same with Dortmund. A long time at Dortmund before he won. So need some patience if you want to change the mentality of a team. I believe in Pirlo for that. So Nicolas asked the second question: would you have done it? Probably yes. But I'm aware of the 360 degree. So that was the question. I saw Colin that was asking, I can't find the message back, but it was a really great message. He said, do you think that Pirlo will get sacked if we don't go through Porto? Here it is a question. Do I believe that? No, for sure, not in the middle of the season. Not in the middle of the season, because this is not Juventus style. We don't do that. We wait until the end of the season, and then we do a meeting where we go to the pro and to the contra. Okay, what went well, what went not well, what objective did you reach or not? We won the Supercoppa. We are in final of Coppa Italia. Let's see what will happen, because you like it or not, we are still in the run for the 10th in a row. And then, for example, we are out versus Porto. Okay, what were the initial objectives? The objectives were not to win the Champions League, but go as far as we could. Why didn't we go there? Because Pirlo didn't have a lot of players today, because there is an evolution, the reverse of evolution in the place time. And then we have to see if Agnelli at that moment, he believed that the project grew and that there is still hope, he will stay. He will stay for sure. If not, we will separate our road and we will go for another trainer, but absolutely not in the middle of the season. I believe even Sarri, that didn't fit the Juve style, was not put out. Antonio saying Pirlo is a fantastic choice for the many years more. We should give him more time to build a proper team and install his philosophy. I agree with Antonio. Since the first minute that he signed, I was pro Pirlo. I saw some beautiful signs of Pirlo. I saw some really beautiful signs. And now I understand also the why. Am I satisfied? Am I happy? No. Can I accept it? No. But I understand a why. There is a why. Yep. Again, there is a why. There is a why we are doing that. Because all the games. Don't forget, we had 3 games more and all the rest. The 2 versus Inter, the 1 versus in Supercoppa, in the middle of nowhere. We go, we play, we travel, we do. We have a lot of injuries. The players are tired. They are human as well. And we did amazingly well in January. We started good February, and then we had a big drop. With the result of today, players are dead. Look at that. If you have so many accumulated injuries, it means what it means. Who is the strongest players in the squad? If you go by role, I don't know. It's difficult because they all play. Singularly, all the players are good, but in a way, it's quite difficult to play together. This is a good reasoning. The biggest problem, that's the reverse of what we said before, or what was written before. It's not that we have to stop thinking that winning is not the most important thing, but it's the reverse. It's probably Juventus is not thinking enough like in the past anymore, because now we are trying to do something that is not in our DNA. But sometimes you have to change. That takes time, but maybe that can be a problem. Yeah, can be. GSMR is on Twitch, guys. I don't know if people are, or if all people are following me on Twitch. We do a GSMR. We do nice things on Twitch. If you look at all the great managers, they needed at least 2-3 seasons before winning silverware. We need to give Pirlo time. Yeah, the ones that win immediately are really rare. Like Conte that did it at Chelsea and Juve, Zidane that won the Champions League immediately. But Pirlo already won. He won the Supercoppa. Maybe some people will laugh with it, but it takes time. We don't have time. That's another one. We don't have time. At Juventus, that's another problem. Probably it's partially true. That's the big difference with that's a big difference with other teams. Like Liverpool, they were not winning since 30 years. So they had time. Juventus has no time. It's true. It's partially true. Ryan is saying, since we can use Fagioli for Serie A, so would it probably be better to have a small amount of Primavera players in the starting 11 and leave some key players for the big games? No, Ryan. No. Because then it means that you say ciao to Scudetto. And if you say ciao to Scudetto, that means that probably you will even go out of the 4 first positions. And if you are out of the 4 first position, next year you have no Champions League. Why is no one talking about Rabiot? He was so good. But Dino, so good, I think it's a bit exaggerated, but it's the only player today, in my opinion, that did an evolution through the game. Because he started not good, missing all the passes. Long pass, it was a disaster. But missing all the passes, and he grew. And probably the only one, and he was not even able to do the assist, but recuperating balls and then give a bit of speed. The only one that grew in the game. So I partially agree. Now 3 fires and so good. I would not push it that far. Would you give Pirlo 2-3 years before winning anything significant, Giuseppe? Do you think it would get it? Remember, this means we probably won't win anything with Cristiano again. But won't anything? No, because we always won the Serie A at the moment. So again, I would not use the word again because we already won. If I'm not wrong, we won Supercoppa 2 times, or 1 time Supercoppa, 2 Scudetto, so it's already something. And now we are in the final of Coppa Italia, trophy that Cristiano is missing in Italy. But I would never say ciao to the Scudetto because it's the 10th in a row. From the moment you lose the 10th in a row, it's over with the epic 10. Then you stop with 9, who is still an epic run because we don't realize how great it was. But then it means indeed. But on the other hand, no. Why do we have to wait 2-3 years more? If we lose, for example, Serie A and Champions League, I would continue with Pirlo because his trial year was then this year. But then I expect next year that you will do a lot better from day one. That's a difference. Now, waiting 2-3 years, maybe for Juventus is a bit much. We will win the Scudetto, and if not, we will all stay Juve fans. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. I agree, Sebi. Schöne, Sebi. I agree. Why wasn't Sarri given time? But that's another discussion, guys. The other discussion of Sarri is because Sarri didn't fit Juventus in terms of personality, because he had absolutely not a great relationship with the players. That was said by the players. I'm not inventing something. This is the players' relationship with the players were not there. They were not following him, and you saw a big downgrade in our play when we lost the Supercoppa versus Lazio. We did actually the total opposite as the one that we won now with Pirlo, where we were in crescendo. With Sarri, they gave up after Supercoppa, lost 3-1 versus Lazio, was a disaster, and we won because the other one were even worse than us. But he was not fitting the way, he was not fitting the philosophy, and the players were not trusting and following him. So me too. Now we have to think about Crotone, guys, huh? Guys, Nathan is giving a great stat. Next week, for the first time this year, we won't play midweek. This is something sometimes we don't really realize, huh? Beppe, what do you think of Turkish fans who I respect? In every post says Demiral bigger than the league. It gets me so annoyed every time. Well, I didn't see the comments, but we know that Turkish people have a really great sense of patriotism. They love the country and they defend their players. I have no problem with that. I have really no problem with that. No, like me, in PSG, I don't like really Verratti, to be honest. Yesterday he did an amazing game yesterday, but it's not really my style of players. But at PSG, I prefer Verratti than Paredes because he's Italian. I prefer Keane than Neymar because he's Italian. So, and it's not always objective because I don't care about PSG. So, I'm just saying. But the difference is I'm not going in every tweet saying Keane is bigger than Icardi. I'm not doing that. But no, I don't care about that. I don't even read. I don't care. Ciao, James. Wait, here. Although I believe a clear penalty was not given to Cristiano, I'm more enraged with another delusion performance. 2 gifted goals, precious away goals scored. Juve fans deserve better. I agree. The penalty, again, yes or not, it's a discussion. Probably we deserve the penalty, but I want to speak about the performance that was really bad. Ja, ich spreche Deutsch. Ja, ich verstehe, aber spreche ich nicht so gut, aber ich verstehe Deutsch, ja. Das ist kein Problem, Sebi. Have faith. We will return. But dear God, we need a different approach and a new mentality. I've been a fan for a long time, and I still be fan whether we win or not. Forza Juve. Grazie, Mike. I agree with you. I agree. Guys, we are turning a bit around. 1 hour 30 of things. It's a 50-50 for Ninib. I don't know if you have a big question that we didn't ask. Otherwise, I will stop. I need to prepare some other things, and then we see each other tomorrow if you want to, because tomorrow at 7 p.m. my time, so Italy time, Belgian time, Europe, I will be on the Juventus channel. We will speak about the country. It will be really nice. It will be really, really, really nice. We prepared already a lot, so you will have a fun time. And sometimes that's what we need. Top 10 goals, cooking, Spotify list. We will have players, ex-players, and new players we will talk about. It will be really, really great. So be there. 7 p.m. Twitch. And if you are on Twitch, you can also follow my channel, guys. Last question, Beppe. Go for it. People are asking, why do I live in Belgium? Because I live in Belgium. No Twitch today. I'm a bit tired. I'm depressed, guys. Are you going live on Twitch? I don't know. Grazie, Michael. Wow, worst player probably Bentancur, I agree. Beppe, do you believe that we will sack Pirlo if... But I already told you. I explained for 30 minutes about it. No, we will not sack Pirlo. We won Werban today. You want me to go to Twitch a bit? I can go to Twitch a bit. Okay, give me 10 minutes. I set it up and then we go on Twitch. Let's go on Twitch. For the people that wants to, you give me 10 minutes. I set up everything and we go on Twitch. Then we can see the goals and whatever. We can do whatever we want. So if you want to see me, I'm on Twitch. I love you. Forza Juve always.